Happy opening day, everybody. If you are a baseball fan, this is a very happy day of the year. Welcome to Sportsology. I am your host, RyanK. Goal of the show is to come on here a few times a week, and I got two areas of expertise. During the day, I am a technology solutions specialist for a company called Enterprise Systems Group. We work out of Little Chute, Wisconsin. We got branches in Madison and Milwaukee, and we do all sorts of different types of technology for lots of larger businesses, school districts, government entities of such sorts. At nighttime, though, I become a daily fantasy sports expert. I do everything fantasy sports, big into MLB, NBA, NFL. We are going to pivot full time over to MLB as of now. The NBA season's getting crazy, so we're going to talk some baseball. And me personally, I'm a very happy guy. I've been a baseball lover my whole life, so today is like a national holiday for me. We will start with fantasy sports today. So I'm going to go down a list of five do's or don'ts, five guys to take a look at more or less for the daily fantasy sports MLB action tonight. And let's start out with number one. You might be familiar with this guy. He is the reigning AL MVP. He goes by the name Josh Donaldson. He looks underpriced today, 4,200. This means is he is going to have massive ownership this evening. Expect that in a cash lineup, he'll probably have ownership of 75% plus, because that's way too little for him. He should be priced much, much higher. He's the reigning MVP in a potent lineup against a pitcher that he is 5 for 8 career off of, which is pretty good. Major league managers will tell you to start looking at batter versus pitching statistics is about 7+ at bats is where they start putting credence in it. And he's there at 8. So I will probably skip him on a couple tournaments just in case he goes 0 for 4, because I expect him to have really high ownership. And I'd like to flip it around, but I'll probably play him pretty heavy. So I'll fade him in a couple, but I'll play him in most just because I think he's kind of a lock for a decent day today. Okay, one of the challenges on opening day with the fact that we have all these really, really good number one pitchers going is finding a couple of quality punt plays or low-cost guys that you can take advantage of for the day. And let's check out Carl Crawford for 2,700. Now, this is going to kind of contradict something I say later, but at that price tag, he's a real good buy. Now, you have to make sure he's playing. In interest of complete transparency, I haven't overly researched the Dodgers yet. I don't know 100% if he's in their starting rotation of players, but look for him out there. If he goes today, he does bat 500 off of Tyson Ross' career, which is pretty good. And at $2,700, that'll help you free up some salary cap flexibility. All right, next up, Troy Tulowitzki, 3,600. So again, at this point of the year, we have very limited data to base our picks off of. But Tulo's never faced Smiley in his career, so there are no batter versus pitcher statistics, but we do know that the Blue Jays absolutely demolished left-handed pitching last year. Now, Smiley's a pretty good pitcher, but he's definitely somebody the Blue Jays could take advantage of. So I think Tulo at 3,600 is another one of those guys, especially since he homered yesterday, is probably going to have pretty good ownership, but he offers a lot of value on that price tag. Okay, Clayton Kershaw at 12.9. I feel that's entirely way too much to spend on him. If you remember last year, and I believe the year before, this is only going off of memory, so I could be wrong, but I think Kershaw struggled for him in the beginning portion of the year. I know he did last year, but a little the year before as well. It might take him a start or two to get going. This guy's the best pitcher in the game. He's incredible, but I don't want to pay that price tag for him. It's just too much. You really don't allow yourself much in the way of cap flexibility at the hitting position when you do that. I'd rather spend down a few bucks and grab Chris Sale or Jake Arrieta, who could also be phenomenal today. The one pitcher, and this is where I talked about contradicting myself, to maybe take a look at today would be Tyson Ross. I love his value per dollar today because he is one of the lower pitchers in the nighttime games only, but he can grab a lot of strikeouts. He is a high strikeout pitcher, and if he has his location working, he can strike out a lot of guys. What happened to him a lot last year is he took a minor step back from the previous season, and he got a little wild at times and would tally up some walks. If he's got his stuff today and he's working, he's at home tonight, which is a pitcher's ballpark, he could have a very, very nice night tonight. So check out Tyson Ross, especially like him in a tourney. So a lot of times when we talk technology, I'm going to go over a specific vendor we talk about. But sticking with the theme of opening day, I want to re-bring up an event that I talked about that ESG does annually, and we host it at the Milwaukee Brewers home. We're a Wisconsin-based company, and we have it at Miller Park. It's going on May 13th this year. We start around lunchtime, and we call it our annual ESG Tech in the Park event. What we do is we bring in 150, 200, 250 of our customers and prospects, and it's a fun event. We have adult beverages, we have food, we have speakers. We'll have people come in from a bunch of our vendors from Mitel, Identitronics, Ruckus, Extreme Networks, Video Insight, and Crestron. These are all very, very valued partners of ours that we use their great technology and help businesses apply it to their business. These guys will all come in and talk for 20, 30 minutes. We'll have some breakout sessions where you can talk to other people in the IT world. It's a wonderful opportunity to meet other people in Wisconsin who work in technology and are just looking to find ways to better implement technology and use it to help their businesses make money. So it's fun. I'll throw in some free tickets to the Padres Brewers game that night. As long as it's something you're interested in attending and you're interested in the technology as well, we have no problem having you come in for the day, check us out, and then we take care of the tickets at night. Former Olympian Bonnie Blair will also be there giving a speech. So lots of fun, lots of great information coming out that day. If you got any interest in this at all and you want more information on it, just email me. My email address is right down there, and I'd be more than happy to give you a little more detail on what the event all includes. But it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of great information. So thanks for watching. My name is RyanK. This is Sportsology, and let me know if you got any questions about technology or daily fantasy sports. Thanks a lot and have a great night.